Well, howdy there, folks. James, politicalfriar.com, coming at you again. Today, I have an excuse. You all know that I'm a historian first, even if I'm wearing the law hat today. And the Roman Empire has popped into the news. It came from a CNN investigation of new Speaker Johnson and his previous words, and the fact that he's been pretty flagrantly anti gay. And at one point, he blamed the fall of the Roman Empire on homosexuality. Well, this is fun. I want to make sure that I give him credit for exactly what he said before I talk about how homosexuality and the Roman Empire integrated with each other to cause the fall of the Roman Empire. Methinks that might not be right. Okay, here we go. Here's the quote. Many historians, those who are objective, would look back and recognize and give some credit to the fall of Rome to not only the deprivation of the society and the loss of morals, but also to the rampant homosexual behavior that was condoned by the society, Johnson told radio host in 2008. No. This is about as painful a misuse of history, actually, just a complete rewriting, a complete nonsense statement regarding history as we've seen. Let's break it down a little bit. So, it's absolutely true that gay sex in Rome was okay for the vast majority of the Roman period. They had lots of sexual mores in Rome, but man on man sex wasn't one of the things that was discouraged or prohibited. It was fairly common. Uh, the main moray in Rome around sex was around self discipline. A man being giving into his passions was despicable, but a man simply having sex consensually, because rape was a thing in Rome, but consensually with another man didn't really matter. Marriage between men happened regularly in Republican and in early imperial Rome. It wasn't legal. Marriage was seen as a vessel for procreation, even in ancient Rome, but it still happened socially, and there were still weddings. And even if the commentators at the time made fun of the gay weddings, they were common, and men lived together as husband and husband in Rome, at least in the early part of Rome. Now, sex in the military was constant. It was illegal for Roman legionaries to marry. Now, they could have sex with prostitutes, but you know who's not around on campaign? Prostitutes. Older soldiers regularly had sex with younger soldiers and each other. And those were the soldiers that conquered Europe. Those were the soldiers that defeated Carthage. Those are the soldiers that defeated Greece. Those are the soldiers that united the Roman Empire, that created the Roman Empire. Indeed, Julius Caesar, the greatest of Roman soldiers, got a nickname as the Queen of Bithynia for his alleged homosexual activities while he was a page in Turkey. The Roman Emperor Trajan, the second greatest conqueror of Rome, was openly gay. Hadrian, the Roman emperor that followed Trajan and built a wall that we may have heard about, Hadrian's Wall, was gay. Homosexuality clearly didn't have much effect on the martial ability of Romans or the ability of Romans to maintain their empire. Now, that's to say something changed later in the Roman Empire near the fall. That's true. The fall of the Roman Empire was marked by some conversations around gay sex, in that it was not allowed anymore. Through the third century, the Christian influence on the Roman Empire grew and grew and grew and grew until it was eventually dominant. But even under Diocletian, a emperor who flirted with Christianity and repressed it in equal measures, started down the path of banning gay sex, seeing it as a sin. But this is Abrahamic. This is not Roman culture. This is culture that comes from Israel and the Middle East that says that gay sex is wrong. Later, Theodosius and Philip the Arab, long before the Roman Empire fell, would make gay sex illegal, would start burning people for having gay sex. That was before the Roman Empire fell, though, Speaker Johnson. Indeed, the Roman Empire saw its best days, its biggest expansions, under a culture that accepted gay sex, and it fell under a culture that banned it. You are just wrong. But, you know, politicians talking out their derriere about history is something that we ought to expect, and I guess I do, but that's bad. At least know when you're ignorant and don't open your mouth. All right. I got on a little rant there. I'm sorry, everybody. Anyway, it's just a thought. Leave a comment in the comments down below. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend. And yeah, I do think about the Roman Empire more than once a day.